After months filled with speculation, rumors, and constant chatter, the trade involving Eugenio Suarez and the New York Yankees has finally been confirmed, marking one of the most significant decisions this franchise could make this season for a team that has struggled to find stability at third base. This move could represent a major turning point. The Yankees have been grappling with a position that lacks a true, reliable third baseman, having shuffled between Jorby Bibbs and Oswald Peraza in recent times without much success. Neither option has fully convinced the front office or the fans, leaving the door wide open for a high-impact acquisition. Enter Eugenio Suarez, whose performance this season has been nothing short of phenomenal. His powerful bat, consistent production, and overall impact have earned him an all-star nod, making him the prime target to solidify the hot corner for New York. The Arizona Diamondbacks, on the other hand, have been facing a rough patch, and their organization seems ready to hit the reset button, which creates a perfect window for this blockbuster trade. The deal reportedly involves 5 Yankees prospects, including the highly regarded Cam Schilder, heading to Arizona in exchange for Suarez, along with Melky Cabrera and Jalen Beeks. This package is huge and highlights how serious the Yankees are about addressing their needs right now. Schilder, in particular, stands out among the prospects involved. He has been impressive in the minors, showing great potential and promise as a future starting pitcher. Though his major league debut was a bit rocky, it's important to remember that it was his first taste of big league action, and overall, his minor league numbers this season have been excellent. Melky Cabrera arrives in New York, bringing much-needed stability to the Yankees pitching staff. With an earned run average just above 3 and a solid WHIP, he fills a critical gap for the team, especially considering that their top 2 starters are left-handed pitchers. Having a dependable right-handed arm like Cabrera adds valuable balance to the rotation and strengthens their postseason chances. Meanwhile, Jalen Beeks, though not a standout statistically, offers the Yankees another left-handed arm for their bullpen. His 4.39 ERA over 40 games might not wow anyone, but his presence brings much-needed depth to a bullpen that has been shaky outside of key relievers like Luke Weaver and Devin Williams. Suarez's season numbers have been eye-popping, with over 30 home runs and impressive run production, making him a key offensive asset. The Yankees have had their eyes on him since late spring, and his continued excellence at the plate only intensifies their desire to bring him to the Bronx. The urgency to make this move is also driven by the uncertainty surrounding Luis Severino's health and availability. Severino has been battling injuries, and despite being on the road to recovery, he has yet to make a meaningful return to the mound. Counting on him as a primary starter in the playoffs is a risky proposition, so acquiring another solid arm in Cabrera becomes even more critical. On the other side of the deal, the Diamondbacks lose some of their top prospects, a tough but sometimes necessary reality for teams looking to rebuild or retool. The Yankees' willingness to part with several promising players underscores their commitment to winning now. Prospects like Schilder, along with others who might be included in the package, represent a significant investment, but one that the Yankees believe will pay off in the short term. Balancing the loss of future talent with the immediate boost Suarez and Cabrera bring is a challenge that Brian Cashman and the front office seem ready to tackle. This trade has all the elements of a blockbuster, potentially reshaping the Yankees' roster and improving their chances of a deep playoff run. Suarez brings power and reliability to a weak spot in the lineup. Cabrera strengthens the starting rotation with a solid right-handed presence, and Beeks adds depth to the bullpen, addressing multiple areas of need in one move. The Yankees have been in a win-now mode for some time, and this deal aligns perfectly with that strategy. The big question now is whether the front office can get the deal over the finish line and seamlessly integrate these new pieces into the team's core. With the postseason approaching, every addition counts, and the Yankees are clearly not shying away from making bold moves. This trade signals their intent to compete at the highest level, showing they're willing to sacrifice some of their future for the chance to bring a championship back to New York. As the details continue to emerge and the deal gets finalized, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how Suarez fits into the lineup and how Cabrera bolsters the rotation. The hope is that these new players can provide the spark and stability that the Yankees have been desperately searching for this year. This is not just another mid-season trade, it's a statement. The Yankees are going all in, sending a clear message to the rest of the league that they're ready to contend, and that their front office is prepared to make the necessary moves to get there. The pressure on Suarez will be immense, as he's expected to deliver both offensively and defensively, locking down third base and giving the team a consistent presence there. Meanwhile, Cabrera's role will be crucial in strengthening the pitching staff, especially in the playoffs where every inning matters. Beeks may not grab the headlines, but his contribution to the bullpen will be vital in providing flexibility and support. It's also worth noting the context surrounding this trade. The Yankees' decision comes after a period of shuffling and uncertainty at third base, a position that has been problematic for the team all season long. This move could finally put an end to that instability, offering a solution that blends experience, power, and defensive capability. At the same time, the acquisition of pitching help addresses one of the team's biggest vulnerabilities. The rotation has been strong at the top with two lefties, but depth and balance have been lacking. Cabrera's arrival adds a much-needed right-handed starter who can handle pressure and perform in crucial moments. From the Diamondbacks' perspective, the trade marks a turning point as well. The departure of Suarez, Cabrera, and Beeks indicates a willingness to rebuild and invest in young talent. Acquiring 5 prospects from a team like the Yankees offers Arizona a chance to build for the future and replenish their farm system. It's a classic win now versus rebuild scenario, with the Yankees pushing hard for immediate success while the Diamondbacks look to develop their next core of players. The Yankees will have to weigh the risks and rewards carefully. Giving up 5 prospects, including someone as promising as Kem Schilder, is not a decision made lightly. Prospects represent potential future stars, and trading them away means banking on current players to perform at a high level and deliver championships. But with the current state of the team and the window of opportunity open, this move appears to be a calculated gamble aimed at maximizing the present for fans. This trade brings a renewed sense of excitement and hope. Suarez's power bat is exactly what the lineup needs, and the pitching additions fill glaring holes. The Yankees are signaling they believe in their chances, and this move could be the catalyst for a serious run in the playoffs. With the postseason on the horizon, every game and every player counts, and adding proven talent like Suarez and Cabrera could make all the difference. As the season progresses, the integration of these players will be critical. Chemistry and fit within the clubhouse, adjustments to new roles, and adapting to the intense spotlight of playing in New York are all factors that will come into play. But with the talent and experience Suarez and Cabrera bring, the Yankees are in a strong position to overcome these challenges. Ultimately, this trade encapsulates the urgency and ambition that defines the Yankees organization. They are not content to wait for prospects to develop slowly over the years. Instead, they are striking while the iron is hot, assembling a roster built to win now. It's a bold move, and one that could very well define their season and possibly the next few years of Yankees baseball. The stakes are high, the expectations higher, and all eyes will be on how this deal unfolds on the field. Following the initial buzz around the Yankees' proposed trade for Eugenio Suarez, the implications of this deal run deep, extending far beyond the obvious roster upgrades. This trade represents a strategic shift that could redefine the Yankees' approach, not just for the remainder of this season, but potentially for years to come. The Yankees are clearly signaling their readiness to embrace a win-now mentality, and that comes with both significant opportunities and inherent risks. Understanding the full scope of this trade means diving into the layers of what it means for the Yankees lineup, pitching staff, farm system, and overall organizational philosophy. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a move that has the baseball world buzzing with disbelief, whispers are circulating that the New York Yankees are exploring a blockbuster trade that would send rising star Anthony Volpe to the Kansas City Royals in exchange for Bobby Witt Jr. While no official confirmation has surfaced, multiple sources have hinted that preliminary conversations between the two clubs may have taken place, and the implications could be massive. The idea of parting ways with Volpe, the Bronx-born shortstop who has quickly become a fan favorite, would have been unthinkable just a year ago. The 23-year-old has shown remarkable poise, defensive finesse, and a developing bat that has drawn comparisons to some of the game's top infielders. However, the allure of acquiring a dynamic talent like Witt Jr., who boasts rare power, speed, potential, and is seen by many as a future MVP candidate, may be tempting for Yankees GM Brian Cashman to ignore. Witt Jr., just 24, has been nothing short of electric for the Royals. With a blend of elite athleticism, power, and swagger. He represents the kind of star power that aligns perfectly with the Yankees' ethos. Pairing him with the likes of Aaron Judge and Juan Soto would create a lineup that could terrorize opposing pitchers for years to come. Still, fans are divided. Trading away a homegrown talent like Volpe, especially after the franchise invested so much in his development, would be a bold, if not controversial, move. The Yankees have long been known for blockbuster deals, but this one feels personal, almost emotional. Is it a case of trying to win now, or are the Yankees subtly reshaping their long-term core? Insiders suggest the Yankees are keeping their options open at the deadline, and with a tight AL East race unfolding, a trade of this magnitude could tilt the balance of power in the American League. Whether this rumor has legs or is just mid-season, smoke remains to be seen, but one thing's for certain: if Volpe for Witt Jr. becomes reality, it would send shockwaves not just through the Bronx, but across all of Major League Baseball. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.